many things. So many things. So, I'll be right back, you guys. I need to get my charger. You guys are coming with me. Guys. YouTube Live.
She said, what, you're gay?
YouTube Live.
No, I'm watching.
Do what it feels being YouTube.
Upstairs. Okay, whatever.
Guys, I'll show you how it feels being in YouTube Live.
Is it the same one as this one? No, it's way bigger. It's the same one.
YouTube Live. I'm making a video called. I might make a video called YouTube Live, guys.
Don't ask me to go nowhere.
Pew 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 pew. Oh no! Hell no! Heck no! Everything no!
But they plugged in something. It's
Ugh.
just like my Diaz. Oh, it's right here.
Mouse! I got my mouse.
But we watched
I play some YouTube. Yeah.
Sometimes I get in the morning, Joey gets in the middle of the morning,
Oh.
and I get the rest of the night.
Oh no! Come on! Please get me, please get me it. Please destroy him. Please destroy him. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Jesus Christ is on me. Rest in peace, everyone that died. By the way, dab on the haters, everyone. Don't let them hate you. Dab on them. Look at this. I don't want coins. Nico. I thought that was Nico. 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 That was the one for 10 hours. After.
When it first arrived from Amazon, I didn't know what it was.
We'll see.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Is it on?
Oh, it's always on.
Is it doing it now?
Nope, it only hears when you use the wake word controls. Alexa.
What does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
Alexa, play rock music.
Alexa's stop.
Alexa, what time is it?
You actually don't have to yell at it. Okay, it uses far field technology, so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
Okay.
Yes.
That's weird.
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things. All you have to do is ask.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
Nico's heart.
How's it know so much? It's so small.
It updates using the cloud. That's also how it gets its answers.
Just read that up for once. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list. Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon? Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes. That's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up. Alexa, what do you do?
Alexa, give me my flashlight.
What did the dog say after a long day of work? Today was rough. Alexa, for me, sometimes Echo helps out when you least expect it.
Hey, Dad, how do you spell cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe. C-A-N-T... Alexa, how do you spell cantaloupe? Good job.
Echo loves to play music and knows a lot of songs, and they always sound great.
Alexa, play my dance mix.
And with the companion app, you can access Echo from anywhere. With everything Echo can do, it's really become part of family.
Cantaloupe is in my manalope. Cantaloupe is in my manalope. Cantaloupe. Get the nanalope. Nanalope. Cantaloupe.
Stop rhyming! You sucky person. Oh, look.
Don't touch it.
Name, Anna Grace. Cause of death, exorcism.
The possession of Hannah Grace.
And Nico's heart is nothing. That can turn that on.
12 strange behaviors that are normal in other countries. Did you know that the OK sign means money in Japan, zero in France, and is even considered a sexual insult in Brazil? Yikes! That's definitely not a situation you want to find yourself in. Culture and location sure can make a difference when it comes to appropriate behavior and gestures. Let's take a look at some of the 12 strange behaviors that are normal in other countries. Did you know that the OK sign means money in Japan, zero in France, and is even considered a sexual insult in Brazil? Yikes! That's definitely not a situation you want to find yourself in. Culture and location sure can make a difference when it comes to appropriate behavior and gestures. Let's take a look at some of the biggest differences around the world. But first, be sure to click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join us on the bright side. Number 1. In Denmark, people have picnics in cemeteries. For most of us, a cemetery is reserved for grieving families and an overall gloomy atmosphere. But believe it or not, it's not that uncommon to see a happy Danish family having a picnic or a young couple sunbathing there. And the most popular location for this is the Assisten Cemetery in Copenhagen. The thing is, with beautiful leafy trees and paths, it's one of the largest green zones in the country. That's why this cemetery quickly turned into an important cultural site where concerts, theatrical shows, and other big events take place throughout the year. So if you ever go to Denmark, don't forget to visit this unusual cemetery, with people having the time of their lives near some of the most famous people's graves. Number 2, people in Thailand don't let others touch their head. Patting someone on the head is a sign of approval and care, but that's not the case in Thailand. Thai people strongly believe that the head is a sacred and important part of the body, where your soul resides. That's why only the people who are closest to you can touch it. This rule applies to statues as well. In fact, it's so serious that your barber or hairdresser would probably apologize in advance for touching your head. Passing something or raising your feet, which are considered dirty and profane, by the way, over someone's head isn't a good idea either. If you accidentally do it, be sure to sincerely apologize. Number 3. In many Muslim countries, the left hand is considered the dirty one. Apparently, it's not that easy to be left-handed in many Arab and Muslim countries, since the left hand is seen as unclean and dirty in their culture. However, there's a very simple explanation for this. Muslims usually use their left hand to clean themselves after going to the bathroom. You must use your right hand for greeting people and eating meals. Actually, the less you use your left hand while visiting a Muslim country, the better. Number 4. In Norway, people don't compliment others to their face. People in Norway are way more subtle with their compliments than, say, Americans are. they don't really like to put others on the spot and make them feel embarrassed by their words. That's why you'll rarely hear clear and direct compliments coming your way. But that doesn't mean Norwegian people aren't friendly. They're incredibly welcoming and polite. They just like to take your feelings, whatever they may be, into consideration here too. Number 5. People in Malaysia point with their thumb. In Malaysia, pointing at someone with your index finger is considered really rude and offensive. You can kind of get away with this if you point at an animal or an object. But when it comes to people, Malaysians use another hand gesture. They close their right hand into a fist, put their thumb on top to show their respect, and only then point at someone. This tradition is pretty common in the Philippines and Indonesia as well. Number 6. Koreans don't write names in red. In a lot of countries, it's perfectly fine to use red to make someone's written name even more noticeable. In South Korea, though, locals would never do something like that. This superstition goes back to the times when red ink was used to write deceased people's names on the family register. Nowadays, if the person is still alive, writing their name with red ink means that you wish them harm, bad luck, and even death. That's why it's better to avoid red pens and pencils in Korean language classes as well, just in case. Number 7. In Australia, sitting in the back of a taxi is rude. In the US, sitting in the front passenger seat next to the taxi driver would be really weird. That's why it's more common in America to sit in the back of the taxi. But in Australia, New Zealand, Scotland, Ireland, and the Netherlands, sitting in the back can be considered impolite. Of course, everyone is different, but some people still perceive it as snobbish and arrogant. So if you take the front passenger seat and casually talk to the driver while visiting these countries, they'll certainly appreciate it. Number 8. Tibetans show their tongue to greet others. If you go to Tibet, you're guaranteed to have fun every time you meet someone, simply because Tibetans often stick their tongue out to say hello. This strange tradition originates from past times. During the 9th century, Tibet was ruled by a cruel king named Long Dharma, who happened to have a black tongue. Given that Tibetans strongly believe in reincarnation, they started to stick their tongue out when greeting one another to show that they're not the incarnation of the barbaric king and don't carry evil within them. Nowadays, some Tibetans don't really follow this tradition anymore, but you can still find those who will stick their tongue out to welcome you to their country. Number 9. People in China celebrate their birthday according to the lunar calendar. In China, as well as in some other East Asian countries, people have quite a unique approach to their age. First of all, the Chinese believe that people are born at the age of 1, not 0 like in the West. Plus, people in China add 1 year to their total age on their Lunar New Year's Day. That's why people in China can be 1 or even 2 years older in their age counting system than in the international one. It's cool to know that you're actually younger in some place in the world, don't you think? Number 10. The Vietnamese consider crossed fingers offensive. We usually cross our fingers when we want good luck, but Vietnamese people have a completely different opinion when it comes to this hand gesture. In Vietnam, crossing your index and middle fingers over each other represents genitals, obviously making it an incredible offensive gesture to show someone. Yeah, definitely avoid that one when visiting Vietnam. Number 11. Indians don't say thank you too often. You probably try to thank your waiter at the end of a wonderful meal at a restaurant, or perhaps the cashier at the grocery store. Well, Indians take thank you way more seriously. If you say it in the wrong context, where it'll sound insincere, it may even get you into trouble. Indians also believe that duty is a thankless job, but that doesn't mean that Indian people are ungrateful. They just prefer to show unspoken gratitude. They're a lot choosier with their words, and usually express only sincere and heartfelt emotions verbally. Number 12. Maasai tribe members someone can even land you in a fist fight. But for the Maasai people of Kenya and northern Tanzania, spitting at one another is seen as a sign of blessing and respect. They also often spit on their palms before shaking hands. In fact, when a baby is born, their parents, along with their friends and family members, spit on the newborn to wish it good luck and a long, prosperous life. Maasai wedding traditions also involve spitting. When a father gives his daughter away to her future husband, he should spit on her forehead and breasts to bless the happy couple. Sounds like a Maasai wedding would definitely be a sight to see. Do you know any other strange behaviors that are considered totally normal in other countries? Tell us in the comment section below. Don't
In
forget to give
America,
this video
black
a
people
share
don't
with your friends
dance.
and click subscribe. Always
They
stay on the bright side of life.
$80 years. 18 years.
Hey, quick question. Do you want to get pizza? And do you want to get pizza? Wood. Is that good? Yeah, Apple Music. Yes. Get 6 months, 3 Apple Music on the network you deserve.
There is one thing you can't change with anti-aging cream or plastic surgery. A fake ID that did a great job when you needed access to certain places won't help you either. We are talking about your mental age. For millions of people around the world, their biological and their emotional age are two completely different things. You might be one of them. Want to check it out? Here's an easy but very accurate test that will determine your mental age. The rules are simple. Answer the question thinking the first thing that comes to your mind. Seriously, do not overthink. If you get 9 as your mental age, it does not mean your IQ is low. It only shows your perception of the world is young and bright. If you get 60 while you're 22, it's not too bad either. It just means you are really wise. For each answer you pick, add a certain number of points. You get 1 point for each time you choose number 1 option. You get 2 points for option number 2, and so on. There will be 4 options for each question. Let's get it started in here. Starting with number 10, pick a color. The first question is as easy as can be. All we want you to do is choose one of these beautiful color palettes. Really, whichever you like most when you just saw all the options, go for it.
Number 3.
Number 2.
Mother.
Number 9, pick a meal.
Give me all that's easy.
If you're hungry, we're sorry for this one, but it is an important part of the test. Plus, that food looks so good. If you could pick any of these meals, which one would you eat right now? 1, hamburger. 2, soup. 3, pizza. 4, seafood. A juicy steak, crispy bread straight from the oven. Will you pick the hamburger? But then again, your mom always told you how important it is to have enough soup. Nutritious and warming up? Or will you go for the pizza? It needs no introduction.
You got 6
Fancy enough to choose seafood? It's up to you.
I picked pizza, Zephyr.
Yeah, and I said pizza too.
You have 5, right?
Yeah, we have 6.
Number 8, online preferences. Which part of the internet do you visit most? 1, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. 2, news sources, motivational and time management websites. 3, celebrity gossip and showbiz news, funny cat videos. 4, I'm not sure how the internet works, but I check my email sometimes. If Instagram means the world to you, pick option 1. You've
Email.
thought about getting more efficient and not wasting a second of life,
So
and
you
you
got
must
10 and I got
know
9.
when it comes to world news, then go with the 2.
I didn't pick 4.
Hey, who cares about politics and nuclear disarmament?
Number 1.
Give me some celebrity gossip.
Then
Get
I
it
got
if you
9.
pick 3. Option 4 speaks for itself.
Okay, number 4. I don't care.
No, you can only pick 1.
Okay.
You pick 1.
No way. I picked number 4 first, I think.
No, you did not. You picked 1.
Number 7, your spirit animal.
You know what that is, Zipper?
Your spirit animal could be your second self, so pick wisely. Is it going to be number 1, unicorn, magical, wild, and free? Ooh. Number 2, sloth. Need I say more? Number
Sloth.
3, shark, determined and dangerous.
Shark.
Or 4, who needs a spirit animal?
Shark. Make that 10. I'm a shark mother.
4. I got
Question
13.
6. Pick a movie. It's movie night, and you get to choose which one to watch. What will it be? 1, a cartoon or family movie. 2, action, fantasy, or horror. 3, a good old comedy. 4, drama, romantic drama, or documentary.
Tommy.
Now, if Frozen makes your heart melt,
Comedy.
breaking every common sense rule, or if you're still laughing at the adventures of Home Alone guy, go for option 1. For those who like to be terrified or thrilled with action, number 2 is waiting.
Yep, I got
for you.
12.
In case you are a hangover type of person, we mean when it comes to the movies, there is
I got
option 3
16.
right there.
12.
Go for it. And do you have a tissue? Question 5. Skills to learn.
Okay.
Imagine you can pick a skill to learn with no effort, like right now. What skill would it be? 1, foreign language. 2, some sports. 3, management skills. Or 4, painting. Yeah, this is kind of unfair. All the options are so good, but still, one must be better
Painting.
for you than the others. Think of all the
Make that
traveling you can do. Would you like
16.
to sprechen Deutsch? Or, hey, dog like
Or
a walker?
painting them in.
Or how fit your body will get and how much cooler you will become when you
I got-
master basketball or maybe alpine skiing. Or shall it be option 3, the one that will give you perfect time management skills?
I got 18.
Not those everyone mentions.
God,
on
you're
TV,
lucky.
But, you know, like really good ones, and make you a financial guru. And then there is painting. If you wouldn't mind waking up to your inner Picasso, go for option 4.
I got 16. You got 18. You're still winning.
Question 4. Dream vacation.
No.
Do you want to go on vacation, like right about now? Hit the magical like button. It should get you there. Are you still there? Okay, it'll work next time. Trust me. Anyway, pick your dream destination and vacation routine. Number 1, Disney World. Number 2,
Disney World.
Euro trip.
No, wait,
3,
never mind.
big city life. Number 4, relax. Take it easy.
Relax.
Imagine all the rides at Disney World. Are you screaming with excitement?
I just
Then
don't
number
know.
1
I'm
is
freaking
your best
relaxed.
bet.
I don't even care.
But then again, exploring Europe. You're with your friends, including its bars and nightlife. Sounds like a bunch of fun. Hitchhiking from romantic Paris, the fairy tale-ish
Actually,
Germany,
I'll go with you. I wanna do that.
Ooh, dreamy.
Wait, that means
If you're
I
a
got
big city
22.
life type of person,
I got
you can choose
20.
to discover
So
New York
close.
Or any other megalopolis. Sights, arts, and good food everywhere. Number 4 is an option to escape from the world and all its hustle and bustle. A tropical island or a cottage in the woods. You name it.
got that money, Zephyr. Got that money. Got that money. That money.
Question 3. Big money and how. Imagine you have one. The money is really good, and you have 4 options as to how to spend it. Will you choose to 1. Party it up, travel the world, and buy that Chanel bag you've always wanted? Number 2. Spend some of it to buy gifts for my loved one, do a house
Buy
renovation. 3. Use it to pay off the bills and that student loan. Oh yeah. And 4. Save it all for my offspring.
I I'll save it all.
Save it all. 24. 26.
Question 2. Taking responsibility. Now, be honest with this one. When you make a mess, what do you do about it? 1. Leave it. Someone else will take care of it. 2. Offer to clean it, hoping to hear a no. 3. Silently clean it. It's my fault after all. 4. Silently clean it because who else will do it?
What would you do?
Number 4.
I already knew picking on the thing, so I'll pick number 4 too.
And
I
finally,
got
question
30.
number 1. The meaning of life.
8. 28.
So, what's the meaning of life? That's a philosophical one, we know. But what
This
did
was
you
the
expect the
Catholic
grand
word.
finale to be? Option, which seems to be the right one at the moment. Number 1, to be happy. Number 2, it is the stairway to success. Number 3, ask me another. Number 4, to struggle. That is the meaning of life.
To be happy.
Mine is actually lower. 33. Then you got 29.
And we are done with the test. Ready to find out the results? Then do your math and find out what your real mental age is. 10 to 19 points, 9 years old. If you got 10 to 19 points, you are a
Remember,
9-year-old.
you're 29.
A cute little child at heart. You're energetic, interested in everything, and open-hearted. You react emotionally to every event in your life. You need people to share it all with, and a fluffy unicorn to cuddle with.
That's oh.
20 to 29 points, 15 to 19 years old.
I think
Hello there, teenage soul. You are seeking new options. You want to riot, conquer the world, and explore
I am
yourself
gonna
with
conquer
world
the
objects.
Oh, you
This
need
is the period when you want to find your place in the world. 30 to 33 points. 20 to 29 years old.
I got 33.
It's a great age when your true personality is formed. You always know what to do, but you also perfectly remember how to have fun. No less important, right? 34 to 37 points. 29 to 55 years old.
Go downstairs.
Your mind level is...
Okay.
So let me go downstairs. Go on TV. You're not the boss of me. Fine. Let me get the boss of me upstairs then. Come on, you go. We will not be here anymore. We have a meal. Come on.
Nope. Oh, why you don't? Oh, I'm so lucky. No! Got a puncher. Nope. And no.
Gum soft picks make cleaning between your teeth easy. So from pizza to clap, you're good to go.
Yeah, I'm like, oh God, oh my God.
Rebound. And Anthony with the three. Now flying in. It's Porzingis. Wow. What a follow.
There's almost one of those every game. Check the highlights.
Come on, come up, come up.
Freeman with 6 in the quarter. Crab has 4. McCollum has 4. Here's Hayward making a move to look at the time of Utah finish up on that one. As Hayward took it with 2 hands to make sure Freeman could block it, and Jordan got out of the way so as not to be on a post. 105 left, first They really let them play. It's a physical game. A monster jam by Blake Griffin. Is it possible to top what he did last year? Almost a monster. Schroeder pulls the trigger.
The fans have been obviously distraught, but you know what? They've been saying this didn't work for Christ. About Taylor denying the wing pass.
And here's another steal to make it good. It's 3 on 0. Oh, Kemba Walker for the second night with a dunk. Oh.
2 hands last night. He said, I'm at home. I'm going to throw it down one.
And a little more. Wide open. And boom. Finishes it off. Really a good start.
This was the other one. 4.8. Numbers 67 points.
Boston Celtics! What? Yes, I love the Boston Celtics.
Dang it.
Anthony taunted LeBron James. So he finishes it, and then he goes right up to it. 20-year-old rookie.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
That's a Maverick.
Damn it, boom, boom, boom. And boom.
What is it going to be?
Yay!
Oh, my! I got to see that over and over again. Played by who? Mitchell. How high is that young man? Amazing dunk here on the replay.
Toronto a sign of holding to get to the 21 points good.
I didn't even see you. How was that impossible? Bye, guys. See you in the next video.